The Folds of Honor Quiktrip 500 at Atlanta. The first race of the new Super Speedway, quote-unquote, Atlanta Motor Speedway package. A package which a lot of people heading into this race immediately thought would fail. People like myself thought it was going to be very similar to the 2018 All-Star race at Charlotte, where they tried to emulate pack racing, I believe, by downgrading the horsepower. I want to say it was 550, I believe. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they changed the car, like, packages to Super Speedway. I don't think they did. I don't think they used the Super Speedway packages. But they very well could have, I don't know. But what that basically did was it gave us pack racing for about 5 laps, and then they would all spread out, and it was just a normal Charlotte race. But that was a non-points paying race. This is a points paying race. Or I guess playoff paying. Whatever. Aside from that, though, yeah, this Atlanta race was amazing. Yeah, it basically exceeded my expectations by a country mile. Wow, I could not believe what I watched just now. I really cannot. By about stage 1, I think I said that this race, all my worries were gone, basically, from this race. All my worries were gone. By the halfway point, we beat the, the most lead changes at Atlanta Motor Speedway in its 60-year history. Granted, the history of this racetrack has been more so a, intermediate track than a super speedway. Of course, that's a huge reason why it happened, but I don't know, man. Doubling the amount of lead changes from 17, I think we had 46, 47, maybe 48. I don't know if there was ever a lead change in those final few laps. I could be wrong, though. It was something like that. It was something up there. But the previous lead change record at this racetrack was 17, and we doubled it. And the racing was good. It looked like Daytona. It looked just like Daytona. The only difference was there wasn't a car flipping through the air, which is always a good sign. And honestly, there was a lot less crazy wrecks in this race, for sure. William Byron ended up winning this race. I believe it's his second career super speedway, quote-unquote, win. I don't really know what they're doing with this racetrack yet. I think it's a super speedway. I think they're labeling it as a super speedway, so I think technically it is his second super speedway win, but I could be wrong. Once again, I could be wrong. But it was a crazy little battle at the very end. I'm going to tell you it was clean, relatively, for the most part, all the way to the end as well, which is something I was not expecting, something that we did not get at Daytona. I think we got like 3 or 4 wrecks before we went into the final laps of that race. Standard wreck fest at Daytona at the very end of the race. It always happens. But this race didn't really show that, to be honest. The cars seemed a lot more in control than at Daytona, for sure. That's something that I noticed. Like, people were pushing on bumpers, but it wasn't like making spin outs happen that much. Of course, that could be because, Brad Keselowski wasn't doing most of the pushing, because I think he basically got taken out of the race early, I believe. But yeah, man, good race. I mean, not really much else to say, aside from Fox and stupidity with their camera angles, which is something that I've been noticing quite a lot this year, and a lot of people have been pointing it out quite a little bit this year. They had some wacky moments during the 500 as well that I just didn't really mention. But I wanted to mention it here because it's such a huge gripe now that I have with this network and how they cover these races. They literally had a, Kurt Busch, spoiler cam. And what's the main premise of a camera angle? To make the audience at home see whatever's going on, correct? Okay. Yeah, because I really want to look out at the back of Kurt Busch's car and, not see the lead pack or not see the cars in front of him. Yeah, that's a really, 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 really good camera angle, guys. Good job, Fox. Stupid camera angles aside, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, awesome. And of course, guys, I'll see you guys when I see you. Thank you guys so much for watching. And goodbye, everybody. I will see you guys soon. Take care, everyone.